This is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
I figured. Well, hey guys, I'm Orrin from LA, playing Islands in the Stream by my gal Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. Here we go. Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine-tooth comb. I was socked inside. There was something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we've got something going on. Tender love is mine. Tender love is mine. It requires a dedication. All this love we feel needs no conversation. We ride it together. Oh, we can love with each other. Oh, islands in the stream.
I can still hear you.
You know what? Fuck you. This is my big fucking break, and you're gonna be in here being the worst roommate ever. You know the fuck off. Damn it. Yeah, stay down, that fucking pump. Does that feel good?
Right.
Islands in the stream. Here's what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another.
Welcome to November Project, the show, episode 12. I'm your host, Boyan, BG, and Laura.
Yeah. Two thumbs up. Two thumbs up.
That was different.
Boy, you thought it was really going down.
I thought it was going down for a second.
I couldn't tell.
That was even better. Watching Boyan's face was probably the best part of that whole thing.
That was intense.
I was scared.
Wow.
That was great.
I hope Orrin is okay. I mean, his tooth grew back right away, so that was good.
That was incredible, really.
To keep your focus, and I mean, that's a true performer. Anyone can practice nailing it, but he came right out of that fight, got right back into the show. I think today's going to be a little bit of a quicker show. No guests.
Why don't we talk about Laura's 5-star review? Laura?
5-star review.
For me.
Boyan.
By Boyan.
5-star review is Laura's idea to feature someone that is doing a really good job. Kind of like when you go on Yelp or Google reviews, people are giving 5 stars. Some people are not giving 5 stars because I just like Grand Canyon because it was raining, 4 stars to Grand Canyon, rain. So anyway, we're giving 5-star reviews to people that are doing an incredible job, doing all kinds of fun things. And today's 5-star review goes to every single participant of November Project, the best of Sunrise 6K. It's the thing that we did with our friends at Strava. We were expecting to have about 1,000 people sign up, and ended up having.
I guess 700.
What do you think? What was your number? What do you think? How many people are going to sign up?
I said so. Larissa at Strava asked me. She goes, "Just for the team to know, we need to kind of have a rough ballpark." And classic, it's kind of like NP Summit numbers, like how many are going to go. We don't know until it's going on. And so I said to her, maybe 1,100. But I was lying to Larissa. I really thought it was going to be 700 or 800 people.
Yeah.
Well, we had almost 18,000 people.
Yeah.
That's nice. The part of the challenge was to submit the story. It wasn't the run was just one component of the whole experience. It was the story of the run. And some folks live in more urban environments and they maybe not be allowed, or it's frowned upon for them to go outside and run without a mask or to run in general. So we encourage them to run wherever is the safest. And some people like myself, I did my sunrise run. It started at 5:50-ish. I have not seen a single person or a car during my 35-minute time that I was outside. So it was a really cool way for people to come together. Shout out to Emily and Chris Capozzi from MP Boston. They were our guests last week or last episode. It was their idea, but I think it's just November Project. The whole community came together and did a really cool job of connecting, even though we may not be able to physically touch each other and hug it out and high five. We're still able to connect in a cool and a different way.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's all the cheesy stuff that we talk about. Like I've never been huge on Strava, like, and never really like been super motivated to be like kind of sharing in the digital world. Funny story though. I remember when Laura and Connor Green, her live-in husband, were in San Francisco, and they used to talk about getting hyped up to try and take down Strava challenges, and I thought that shit was hysterical. But
Not challenges, take other people's KOM.
oh, that's what I mean.
Or
Like
go KOM hunting. So like
Right.
I'll go for these 3-mile runs and just look at my friends. In particular, Emma McKeown was my favorite because she just is fast. And
Right.
so I would just seek them out and then just go pew, pew, pew. And like she would just be out for a run getting all these trophies where I was doing hill sprints trying to get her KOMs.
Well, and then Laura, didn't you also like live in a world where there was like Laura, public Laura, and then you also lived like there was 2 Lauras.
3 Strava accounts.
Okay, talk about that, because we try to convince everyone in the world, the November Project world, to join Strava. I can imagine there's a lot of people out there that were like, no, I don't need to be finding my way to the bottom of a leaderboard. I'm new to running. So talk about the hidden Lauras.
Well, also coming from the world of physical therapy, I think it's really important to increase your mileage responsibly, and also to increase your pace responsibly. And not every run should just be an all-out sprint. And I think the competitive people like myself struggle with that when they're on Strava and they know that people are going to be able to see what their pace was that day. Because it's one of the things that's usually listed unless you switch it. So after a little bit on like a normal account, I created an alias, and then that way I was able to like track my mileage and how much climbing I was doing, but nobody saw. And then I ended up creating a third one. I don't remember why, maybe because I got locked out of the other one. But then that one was like just like 3 friends that could see it, who I went running with all the time. And then like everyone, like I still do it now. Every once in a while, I'll put a run that I'm proud of, public.
Totally.
Hey, just so you guys know, I'm still running every day. It's just I don't let you guys see.
Well, and I loved, and I'll quickly tell all of our stories. Boyan went for it in the woods solo, going for a fast time, and it worked out pretty well. Laura did her paddle run to the island. Just, if you gloss over that story, you sound so fucking badass. And then I took out my soccer ball and just kicked it around Uptown and FaceTimed with my brother for like half of it. So there was a lot of different expressions of run. Mm-hmm. The 5-star review, like Boyan said, goes to anyone who tried this with us. My mom did it on a bike, so she's DQ'd. It was
2 days early.
Yeah. I think Deej did it. By the way, Deej thinks he's a co-leader again, so he's just getting too involved. We got to figure out a way to get rid of that guy.
The cool part about, I mean, just connection was definitely our goal, but a little cherry on top is the prizes, which we will be giving to 10 people that have incredible story, that have inspiring story, something that is motivational, something that could be silly, whatever it may be. And we have almost 30 co-leaders that are helping us out, go through thousands and thousands of submissions. So shout out to those guys. I'm probably going to go and read every single one of those entries anyway, but it's really, really cool. We talked about this on the call yesterday with Brooks, but it was so cool to be here in the central time zone in North America on Tuesday night and to start to see so many thousands of people finishing that were done in different parts of Asia or New Zealand or Australia. And just, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's part of our job at NPHQ to talk the big story, to tell the scope of NP, this movement, right? A lot of it is to push togetherness and maybe continue to expand the movement, but like tell a big fucking story. It kind of came back, the boomerang came back and kind of hit me in the face on Tuesday night to see those stories roll in Japanese or in Korean or in Mandarin. And it was just so cool.
shout out to the folks at Brooks for bringing in new countries that we don't have November Project in, but they do have Brooks reps and gurus and all that. So sweet, so cool. After 4 or 5 years of trying to convince Boyan to do something on Strava, we finally did it, and it was a total fucking hit.
Massive success.
So I'm not trying to put anyone's foot in anyone's mouth, but we learned something. Yeah, totally. Brooks branding. This is a really special one. This is like I would say that this is a real guest.
Oh, this is a real guest.
This is a real guest. We'll come together. We've got 5 minutes. Yeah. No, yes. Just start saying yes.
Oh my God, I can hear you.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So, Laura, Holly, Boyan, you've met Holly once, but just very quickly.
I was in Summit a couple of years ago, but yeah, you've got.
Milwaukee.
Greetings.
I got so worked up. Does that work? Stars when you shine. Hi, I'm Holly, and I'm going to be playing Feeling Good. Here we go. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. For me. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. Rivers running free, you know how I feel. Blossom in the tree, yeah, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. For me. For me. For me. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean. Butterflies having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep peace and day is gone, you know what I mean. And the old world is a new world and a bold world for me. For me. For me. For me. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine,